Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're diving into something every plant lover's been asking for, indoor plants that grow crazy fast, and the best part? They don't even need direct sunlight. I know, sounds too good to be true, right? But trust me, these green gems are perfect for apartments, offices, or any spot that doesn't get much sun. We're talking about plants that shoot up, fill out, and make your space look lush in no time. Whether you're new to plants or already have a jungle at home, you're gonna want to stick around for this list. Grab your coffee, kick back, and let's jump right into the fastest growing indoor plants you can get your hands on. Fiddle Leaf Fig is the kind of plant that instantly makes a room feel alive, and it's one of the fastest indoor growers when you give it the right setup. In bright, indirect light, this beauty can shoot up to a foot or two every year, with leaves so big they can reach almost 12 inches long, creating that dramatic, tropical vibe everyone loves. What makes it a top pick for low sunlight homes is its adaptability. While it thrives in filtered light, it can still push out steady growth in medium light spots where direct sun just doesn't reach. Keep the soil lightly moist, let it dry slightly between waterings, and you'll see new leaves unfurling one after another, almost like clockwork. The best part? Once it starts gaining height, it becomes a bold centerpiece in your living room without you needing to babysit it every day, proving why it's a must-have for anyone looking for fast, lush growth indoors. Snake plant is one of those no-fuss champions that practically thrives on neglect while still managing to grow at a steady pace indoors. Known for its tall, sword-like leaves that can reach up to 3 to 4 feet, it's a fast grower even in low light, which makes it perfect for corners or spots without direct sun. What's impressive is how tough it is. You can forget to water it for weeks, and it'll still keep putting out new shoots from the base, slowly expanding into a fuller clump. NASA even listed it among the top air-purifying plants, which means while it's growing, it's also working to filter toxins and freshen your air. With minimal care, just water when the soil is bone dry and keep it in average indoor light, you'll watch it quietly but consistently transform into a striking green display that keeps getting taller and fuller year after year. Large Monstera Obliqua might have a reputation as a rare collector's plant, but when it comes to growth indoors, it doesn't hold back once it's settled. This plant can stretch out with vines several feet long in a single season, especially if you give it a moss pole or trellis to climb. Its signature leaves, full of those dramatic holes and splits, get bigger and more eye-catching the faster it grows, creating that instant jungle vibe even in rooms without direct sunlight. It thrives in bright, indirect light but still pushes out steady growth in medium light conditions, making it a perfect option for low sun spots. Keep the soil slightly moist, toss in a bit of humidity if you can, and you'll notice fresh leaves unfurling regularly, sometimes every couple of weeks during peak growth. What makes it stand out is how fast it turns into a statement piece, giving you that lush, wild indoor garden feel without needing much extra effort beyond basic care. Monstera, often called the Swiss cheese plant, is one of the fastest indoor growers you can bring home, and it's famous for those big glossy leaves that develop natural holes as it matures. Give it medium to bright indirect light, and you'll see it pushing out new leaves every few weeks, with vines that can stretch several feet in just a season. Even if your space doesn't get strong sunlight, Monstera adapts well and continues to grow steadily, especially if you provide it with a moss pole or some support to climb. It's also one of those plants that loves a little humidity and evenly moist soil, which helps it stay in that rapid growth mode. Before long, you'll notice your Monstera turning into a bold, tropical centerpiece, filling out a corner of your home faster than most other houseplants, making it perfect for anyone craving that instant indoor jungle look. Jade Plant is a true workhorse when it comes to fast growth with little effort, and it's perfect for spaces that don't see much sunlight. Its thick, waxy leaves grow upright and can reach up to 2 to 3 feet tall, while new shoots pop up regularly from its underground rhizomes, giving it a fuller look in no time. What's impressive is how tolerant it is. This plant thrives in low light and only needs watering every couple of weeks, yet it still grows steadily and keeps its lush, glossy appearance year-round. It's also known for improving indoor air quality, quietly filtering toxins while it keeps expanding. With just minimal care and a little patience, the Jade plant quickly becomes a showstopper in any room, proving that you don't need a green thumb or daily sunlight to enjoy fast, healthy plant growth indoors. Variegated Monstera is a showstopper that doesn't just grow fast, it grows with style. Those striking white and green marbled leaves make every new leaf feel like a piece of living art. Even in medium light spaces without direct sun, this plant can put out new growth every few weeks, and when it's happy, the leaves can get massive, sometimes over a foot long. Give it a moss pole or some support, and you'll watch it climb quickly, sending out new vines and filling up space faster than most variegated plants, which are usually slower growers. It likes soil that drains well but stays slightly moist, and a little humidity boost will keep it in growth mode. The combination of fast climbing growth and those dramatic splashes of white makes Variegated Monstera not just a plant, but a centerpiece that transforms your home into a lush, modern jungle. Ginseng Ficus is one of the most fascinating fast growers you can keep indoors, especially if you love plants with a bit of character. Its thick, sculptural trunk, often compared to bonsai trees, stores water, which makes it pretty forgiving if you forget a watering or two, while the glossy green leaves grow quickly and fill out into a dense canopy. Even in medium to low light, this plant can push out steady new growth year-round, making it a reliable option for spots without strong sunlight. With proper care, moist but well-drained soil and a little pruning to shape it, you can expect it to grow several inches a year and maintain that miniature tree look. What makes it stand out is the blend of quirky, tree-like form with surprisingly fast leaf production, giving you a living statement piece that feels both exotic and easygoing in your home. Jade Plant is a classic fast grower that doubles as a symbol of luck and prosperity, and it's one of the easiest indoor plants to keep thriving without direct sunlight. Its thick, fleshy leaves store water, making it drought-tolerant while still managing to grow steadily into a bushy, tree-like shape. In the right conditions, bright, indirect light and occasional watering, it can gain several inches a year, with some plants living for decades and reaching over 3 feet tall indoors. What's great is how quickly new leaves sprout once it's established, giving it that full, vibrant look without demanding much care. With its low-maintenance nature and fast growth, Jade Plant becomes not just a green accent but a long-lasting companion that keeps expanding year after year, perfect for anyone wanting an indoor plant that grows with them. Rubber plant is one of the most rewarding fast growers you can keep indoors, and it doesn't need direct sunlight to thrive. Its broad, glossy leaves can shoot up on tall stems, with growth rates of up to 24 inches in a single season when it's happy. Even in medium light spaces, this plant adapts well, pushing out new leaves regularly and quickly filling vertical space, making it ideal if you want a bold statement piece in your living room or office. Keep the soil slightly moist, wipe the leaves now and then to let them breathe, and you'll notice it powering through growth spurts almost year-round. What makes rubber plant stand out is not just its speed but its presence. Those big, deep green leaves instantly create a lush, modern vibe, proving that fast growth and stylish looks can absolutely go hand in hand. Air plant is one of the most unique fast growers you can bring indoors because it doesn't even need soil to thrive. Instead, it absorbs water and nutrients directly through its leaves, making it perfect for creative displays in glass terrariums, mounted on driftwood, or even hanging in the air. With just a quick soak or misting a couple of times a week, these little wonders can grow new leaves steadily and even produce offsets, or pups, that eventually form a clump of plants. They do well in bright, indirect light but can also adapt to medium light rooms, which makes them super versatile for spaces without direct sun. What makes air plants exciting is how quickly they multiply and transform into fuller clusters, giving you an ever-expanding display that feels fresh and modern with barely any upkeep. Rubber plant is one of the fastest indoor trees you can grow, and it makes a big impression without needing hours of sunlight. In medium to bright indirect light, it can grow more than 2 feet in a single season, sending out those thick, glossy leaves that instantly upgrade any room's style. It adapts well to lower light spots too, still pushing out steady new growth as long as you keep the soil slightly moist and give it a quick wipe down to keep the leaves shiny. What's great is how quickly it fills vertical space, turning from a small tabletop plant into a striking floor plant that can easily reach 6 to 8 feet indoors. With its bold presence and steady growth, rubber plant is the perfect choice if you want an indoor plant that's both low maintenance and fast at transforming a plain corner into a lush green statement. Peace lily is a fast-growing favorite that brings both greenery and flowers into your home, making it stand out from most indoor plants. In medium to low light, it can still push out glossy, deep green leaves at a steady pace, while those signature white blooms pop up several times a year, often lasting for weeks. It's also a proven air purifier, quietly cleaning toxins from the air as it grows, which makes it a double win for indoor spaces. With just a little care, keeping the soil consistently moist and misting for extra humidity, you'll notice fresh leaves unfurling regularly, sometimes every few weeks during peak growing seasons. What's impressive is how quickly a small peace lily fills out into a lush, bushy plant, bringing a calm, tropical feel to any corner of your home without needing direct sunlight. String of pearls is one of the fastest trailing succulents you can grow indoors, and it's loved for those quirky, bead-like leaves that spill beautifully over pots and hanging baskets. Even without direct sunlight, it grows quickly in bright to medium indirect light, often adding several inches of cascading strands in just a few months. Its drought-tolerant nature means you only need to water when the soil is completely dry, yet it still rewards you with fast, steady growth. What makes it extra fun is how easily it propagates. Snip a strand, replant it, and soon you'll have a fuller, longer cascade of pearls. With the right care, it can reach lengths of 2 to 3 feet indoors, making it one of the quickest ways to add a dramatic, lush vibe to your space without heavy maintenance. Money tree is one of the quickest indoor growers you can keep, and it's also packed with symbolism since it's believed to bring luck and prosperity. Its braided trunk and lush green leaves make it a striking statement plant, and with the right care, it can grow up to 24 inches in a single year indoors. What's great is how adaptable it is, thriving in medium to low light without needing direct sun, while still putting out new growth steadily through the seasons. Keep the soil evenly moist, give it a little humidity boost when you can, and you'll notice fresh leaves unfurling regularly. Before long, a small tabletop money tree can transform into a tall, bushy floor plant that brings both fast growth and a touch of charm to your living space. Chinese evergreen is a powerhouse when it comes to fast indoor growth, and it's one of the most low-maintenance plants you can bring into your home. Its broad, colorful leaves, ranging from deep green to splashes of silver, red, or pink, unfurl steadily even in low-light rooms where many other plants would stall. This plant is known to grow up to a foot or more in a single season when kept in warm indoor conditions with evenly moist soil. What makes it stand out is how resilient it is. It tolerates low light, irregular watering, and still manages to stay lush and full year-round. As it matures, Chinese evergreen quickly fills out into a bushy centerpiece, proving that you can have vibrant foliage and fast growth without relying on direct sunlight or complicated care routines. Tree Philodendron is a bold, fast-growing indoor plant that quickly transforms any space with its massive, deeply split leaves and tropical presence. Even without direct sunlight, it thrives in medium light rooms, often adding new leaves every couple of weeks during its active season, with each one stretching over a foot long. Given a little space to spread, it can grow several feet tall and wide indoors, becoming a dramatic floor plant in just a few years. Keep its soil lightly moist, offer some humidity, and you'll see it powering through growth spurts that make it feel like you've brought a piece of the jungle into your living room. With its quick expansion and lush, architectural foliage, Tree Philodendron is the ultimate fast grower for anyone wanting an indoor plant that makes a big impact without demanding direct sun. And that's our roundup of the fastest growing indoor plants that don't need direct sunlight, easy, lush, and perfect for any space. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about which plant you'll be adding to your home jungle next.